explain to our listeners and viewers what a 1031 exchange is.
Okay, so basically, yeah, like we just had an investor that had to spend like $7 million in 45 days, or else they're going to have to pay the capital gains that they received over the years.
Capital gain taxes.
Capital
I
gain
want people to
taxes,
understand
right?
that, right?
That's at what right now? 50% or 40%?
Oh,
It's going
Lord,
up to
I
Don't quote it because people gonna
exactly.
be like,
Look,
well,
all I know,
he said 50,
Right, it's
but
up
they
there.
in a whole different
Look,
tax bracket.
man.
Everybody's
No, but-
situation is different.
No, but the capital gain
it's going to
tax
increase,
rate
yeah.
is like
Speaking of that, I want to change my LLC to an S corp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whoever is out there, hit me up.
Right.
You CPA, please, because I paid so much in taxes last year. Oh my God.
But yeah, explain the 1031 exchange and how that works and it benefits the investor.
Mm-hmm. So basically, it's just all about tax deferment.
Right.
It's not saying that you would never have to pay these taxes. It's
Right.
just saying we could kick the bucket down the road.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And that's just as simple as it gets. So basically, you get to keep all the proceeds from your
Sale.
net proceeds that you realize from the rents, but you have to dump those proceeds into a like-kind property.
Right.
So if you have a 20-unit apartment building that gross $150,000 net, you
Right.
need to, dump that money into another like 15 or 25-unit apartment building,
Mhm.
right? Within a certain period of time, and then you don't have to pay taxes on it.
Right.
Mhm.
So
right
let's
now,
say,
you
Right
don't have
now,
to
right now,
currently
right
pay
now,
taxes.
correctly.
They're deferred.
Right.
so I buy this building and maybe let's say I hold the building and I sell it and now I'm selling it for $1 million and my profit is $500,000
Mm-hmm.
and I can buy another property. So I'm never touching the money. It's just going into either staying with the title company or whatever, intermediary, and they hold the money and I just buy another property with it. So I never pay taxes on the profit.
correct.
It's just deferred
Right,
until a
just
later
deferred,
date.
yeah.
Right.
And that's important too, what you just said about the intermediary. Like that's a must when you're doing a that type of transaction.
Right.
Like you have to have that in place or else,
Right.
Right.
All right.
That's true.
Yep.
So he just said a lot of high level stuff.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going to have to come
Look,
back
we
and
done
break
talked
this
about
down.
I know.
1031 exchanges.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody's
So-
like, what the hell?
Right.
Here's the thing, right? So I heard you say a few things. So you start off, you might get your license or wholesale or both, right?
Mhm.
You get your money up, so basically get your bread up. You start buying your own properties. Maybe you buy a single family or a couple single families.
Mhm.
Don't foreclose on them.
Don't foreclose.
Right? Don't foreclose
Don't
on
rent
them.
them to family. Don't rent them to
Yeah.
friends.
And don't over leverage.
Background checks.
Then when you get the money out of that, then you step up into maybe a 5 or 10 unit, right? Then you
Mhm.
sell that at a profit, and then you do a 1031 exchange,
It's a
and then you go
bigger-
buy that $1 million building, the 20 or 30 unit, and then you just keep on doing it, and then you get back to your cash flow.
And then, some extra sauce on top, because I just dropped it on Facebook today.
Right.
It's building business credit.
Yep.
Right? Okay,
Yep.
so that's a
Yep.
whole nother animal right now.
Right.
And I, so basically I came up with all this just from other investors. And that's what I love about wholesaling. Like once you get so many $1 million plus proof of funds,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, man, if they can do it, I can do it too.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
They're not no better than me. They're
Right.
not no better than you.
Right.
That's simple.
If they can have $5 million liquid in their Chase business bank account, why can't I?
Mhm.
Right.
I
And
think
it-
you can say it again. And the reason why, because there's so many people that look like you,
Mhm.
and people feel like that, and
Mhm.
it's important coming from someone that looks like you.